We begin the news at 4 with the campaign trail once again winding through South Florida. Today, Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden is stopping in Broward County for 2 events. He began the afternoon at a Pembroke Pines Community Center.
And soon he'll stop at Miramar Regional Park. And that's where Local 10's Glenna Milberg is live, standing by now with much more. Glenna.
And Calvin, Nicole, both of those events today are invitation only, and that's such a different kind of campaigning that we've seen President Trump do in Florida. In fact, just last night in Sanford. These aren't big rallies with big crowds. No, these are very specific, targeted audiences with invitations. And that said, let's take you some video of the vice president arriving from Delaware at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport this afternoon. Got right into his Suburban and the motorcade, headed to Pembroke Pines. And that's where his first event was at Southwest Focal Point Senior Community. Seniors are, as you know, super voters. In fact, in Florida, 3 out of 4 seniors vote in every single election. The super voters are the target for this first event. It's a demographic that actually had supported, much of which had supported President Trump 4 years ago. But boy, the pandemic and how the president is handling the pandemic has really made them rethink and turn to Joe Biden, among other health concerns. Let's take a listen to what the vice president said just a short time ago.
But Trump doesn't really care about lowering the health care costs because he's beholden to the health insurance companies and the drug companies. After all, he's asking the United States Supreme Court, as I speak, he's asking them right now to strike down the entire Affordable Care Act, which would eliminate seniors' ability. Most of you are on Medicare, but it would eliminate your ability. And that act we passed, I was able to help put in place, was that you'd have preventative services and annual checkups and mammograms for free under Medicare.
So you hear the vice president talking to seniors, speaking their language. Now I want to show you his next stop here at Miramar Regional Park. That's the amphitheater, if you know the park, and you see a lot of cars there. That's because this is a drive-in event. In other words, social distancing. Nobody is going to be getting out of their cars. They're going to be staying in their car. So I'm telling you, we were up there for a little while ago before they asked the press to leave. It looks like a drive-in movie theater. That's what it looks like with the stage set up. So that's where the vice president will be next. Picked Miramar, according to his campaign, because this is a really big base of Caribbean American voters. Caribbean American voters are particularly energized in this election because, of course, his running mate, Kamala Harris, her dad is Jamaican. So she is this is a historic campaign for them. A lot of people are here, but a few people that we talked about said, look, it's great that he's speaking to Caribbean American voters, but he's speaking to all voters. And indeed, that is what both candidates want to do for the next 3 weeks. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Miramar today, Local 10 News.
A very diverse community there in Miramar. Thanks a lot, Glenna.